right, we're going to start the meeting. We'll go ahead and have a prayer for join us. Lord, we just thank you for this day. Thank this for the opportunity to serve you. Lord, we ask that you continue to watch over us, lead us, guide us, protect us. Lord, help this city to prosper in every way. All of the business owners, Lord, we ask that you protect our law enforcement, and everything that pertains to our city. Lord, help us use great wisdom and discernment as we make decisions for our community. And we just thank you for it. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Mm-hmm. And then salute, pledge. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you so much. All right, we're going to go ahead and start with the consideration and approval of last month's minutes. Good.
I make a motion to approve.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Next, we're going to move on to new business. We are going to start with the ARC update.
Good evening, everybody, or good afternoon. Just quick update. The 4 items that went in front of our committee did pass the Board of Alderman meeting 2 weeks ago. We've got 2 items to present to you today. One's a animal hospital over here on Weisenberger Road, and kind of a redo of a Shell gas station at Sile Road and Highway 51. And yes, one other thing, we need to schedule the special call for the architectural standards. We can do that after, try to figure out the best time for Chris to come down and knock that out. So.
Okay. All right, let's move on to consideration and architectural and landscape review for Bear Creek Animal Hospital.
Yeah, just to give you a little breakdown, Jessica and Daniel Moore, we've been actually working with them since almost January, trying to find a location for their animal hospital. And they've kind of pinpointed this one right over there by Seasons and the CO2 plant. And it's about a 4,000 square foot building. As I mentioned in the update at the P&Z, they will be trying to get a conditional use because outside runs require a conditional use. But this is what we're looking at here today. They've got a very substantial landscaping plan, and go to the elevations. There you go. So I've got 2 attached here. I asked them to add some awnings on those smaller windows. But after I saw it, I just thought, I didn't know if I really liked the way it looked. So if you scroll down one more, this was their first version. You kind of zoom in. That's without the awning. So I kind of wanted you to see it with or without. I'm not sure how you want to go with that. But essentially, they're going to have a brick veneer around the front and then hardy siding all the way around the building. There is a parapet up front. We got a new operator up there, so bear with us.
Doing better than I would.
But Daniel, correct me, we're doing hardy all the way around it. Is that correct? On the sides and the back. And this property to the west is the big CO2 plant. And then to the east is John Woods' area right there is where that tent is, where they used to sell fireworks. And then you got Seasons off to the right. So it's all floodway and flood plain behind them. And they're actually in the flood plain, and they'll have to do a floodplain development permit as well. I don't know if you're familiar with it, but that pad's already kind of built up. And that was one thing we'll talk about at P&Z will be, they're going to have to be 18 inches above the base flood there, which I think is 262 elevation there. They're pretty much already above it. That's one thing we're waiting on is the survey data on that. But existing.
That was 2019.
Okay, so it's right there at base flood. So they'll have to come up a little bit more to be 18 inches above. But anyway, that's for P&Z next week.
I know, that's what.
It's pretty high power. This is what they're proposing to build here.
261, 2 was the,
Right then.
Was somewhere in there.
261, 260.
That's the thing about, there's
Yeah.
a few different pieces of that.
I just burned it today, that's the reason I haven't seen.
Anyway. So you can see right there, Christian, the dog run, the outside run will be on the CO2 plant side to stay away from Mr. Woods. They're gonna have fencing. You won't really be able to see anything past that going back. Any questions on their exterior?
I guess we're not really looking at site then. We're just-
Yeah, that'll be next week. That'll be next week.
So no metal, this is all,
Correct, there's no metal. Metal roof.
Right, I was about to say,
Well,
roof, but,
And then he's got some colors identified on a little further down.
and I've got samples too, if y'all want.
Yeah.
yeah, that'd be great.
Trim now.
Yeah,
And
that's
this
the
is
window
Jessica
trim.
and Daniel, by the way.
How y'all doing?
Good, how are you? That's the window
Yeah.
trim and all the door faces and things like that. The shiny black, which is funny. The shiny black will be for the metal roof, and then this will be the exterior paint. And we don't have a brick sample, but we have it identified on, what's it called, Bayou?
No,
Can't remember what it's called.
Scroll down.
It's on there.
It's written in the
identified.
plan.
It's from,
All right.
it's from Cherokee.
Cherokee.
See it's on the siding right there. Bounced on the first time. That's the white. That's the white. Go down, I think it's the last page for the next thing. Going back up to the,
Oh, the printout.
Trying to find it.
keep going to the main one, keep going. One more. One more. Go right above that. All right, call it out over there. The Cherokee Riley used.
Where was that one?
Right there, brick at the bottom.
Oh, Cherokee. Oh, wrong.
Can you easily pull up the adjacent?
This is.
Is that, is that current?
That's pretty current. It's pretty current. This will definitely be an upgrade to the area.
Yeah.
And that'll be CO2 plant.
We don't want to copy that.
We did not require.
And of course, the CO2 plant next to it.
Imagine the tent that's big. Nice looking thing.
What are your hours gonna be?
7:30 to 5:30, Monday through Friday, and then we'll have maybe some more to pick up on the weekend for like an hour or something. For animals.
When are y'all planning on starting?
As soon as we can, honestly. We've purchased the lot. We've got pretty much everything lined up with the bank. We've been working with them for several months. So just as soon as we get a permit, we're pretty much ready to start. We got a contractor ready to go whenever we're approved.
Will that fall in the highway commercial?
This is, the service commercial area, so, which is C,
Third tier or
it's fourth tier, it's D actually. So highway commercial is right above it. I've got that. The preliminary, we'll change it out. On the map, but. Both of the applicants today are in the commercial service district.
You awful wood for the thing.
No, not vinyl construction.
Just looking at the windows.
They are shy of the 30% window frontage, and they are willing to increase those if we wanted to. The two side windows, I kind of pointed out to them were kind of small. Daniel, what'd you tell me? Was it about 100 square feet?
It comes up to
Gotta read it down.
17.5%.
Yeah,
It's like
17.6%.
150. It's 150 total. Whereas the full frontage is 850, I believe.
It's 850.
So the only, you could increase the size of those two
We
office
talked
windows.
about to the left side and to the right side, either double to the left side, just that whole side on the left side of the screen is an exam room,
For the floor plan.
and putting double windows in that exam room. The problem with the other side is that it's a bathroom, and
That corner's a bathroom.
that corner's a bathroom.
Which
But
we
we
could
can
put-
definitely add another window to the other side, but it won't be so much.
That was the issue we were running into, was the floor layout.
Alright, go back to that front elevation.
One thing with the new standards, it's not required to be 30% windows. It's supposed to be a mixture of architectural elements.
Right.
So
We
We've
also
got-
talked about,
we got, I mean, with it not being approved yet, we can head in that direction if we need to.
I think it would even look better if there were transoms above, just to lift it up a little bit, right? They could even lower the windows right at the roof, knee wall, and then do some transoms above it, and that way it won't impede. But in order for all the header heights to match up, they would have to do it over the, you know, the entry doors too, but I think that would significantly improve the look of it.
So
Scroll to the sides and the back, the rear elevations. Okay, so on the front, you have like a board and batten, and it looks like the side and rear is different, and it does not specifically, so is that lap siding, what is that?
yes, it's
Parting?
hard,
it's hard,
It's
it's almost as far as
horizontal,
I'm.
hard,
Okay,
Side.
left side, yeah.
okay. Yeah, and I agree, like the awnings and even maybe a slightly different style awning, something that looks more like what you've got on the rear would also kind of help give you some height on the front and create a little bit more of a visual. Go scroll back down to the main elevation, please.
To where it's not just flat, you can't
Right,
see it,
so,
so make it inverted like
yeah.
so.
Yeah, I think that would help significantly.
Okay.
And then,
I feel like that's something you can get added before the P and Z, so y'all
Oh,
can
yeah.
look at it again.
Yeah,
Would y'all recommend doing the same on the entryway on it, or different?
I think that's what they're talking about is
Doing all,
doing
both
it,
windows in the entryways with the,
yeah. But she's also talking about possibly doing a transom above those side windows. And I guess the main windows too, to make it match the
just to make
height.
it match up. Yeah. I think that would significantly improve the look of it, but I think overall it's a good direction. Yeah, and I can make just a couple of suggestions on, awning and transom. I'll just make any other lighting on the sides or the rear of the building?
Not really planned at this point, but if we need it, we can definitely do it, you know.
You'll probably want something at the back
In the
door.
back,
Yeah,
I mean, it could just be a little wall light or something.
right.
All right, good deal.
If you want to explore some options with the front window awnings. I'll make the motion to approve with the condition of and we can get with you, but with the addition of awning and or transom on the, and transom on the front of the building.
And was y'all would want to get rid of the side, with us doing transom, the side awnings, correct? Or do y'all want those to be the?
I think it would look good with both.
With both, okay,
Yeah, get
okay.
your eye, because
Yeah.
It brings it
brings your
down,
eye down.
like brings your eye down on the building.
Right.
And I think you could probably eliminate the two
Lights.
lights
Okay.
over, and you could probably do some uplights that are underneath those windows if you just wanted to add some
And
extra.
the flower bed.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Keep the 2 lights above the sign.
Yeah, I just think for that area, I'd love to start seeing some
Yeah,
more
no doubt.
character with the lighting and everything, so.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think ultimately it's going in the right direction, just a couple of tweaks. So Melanie has made the motion to include transom above the main doors and side windows, adding the awning that has
Pitch.
an angle, pitch to it, and just some slight modifications with the lighting to work around the,
As well as adding lighting in the back.
yes.
Yeah.
And everything on their landscaping as far as the 4th tier.
Yeah, they're good to
And
go.
we'll
Yeah.
talk about that planning and zoning.
Yeah, but it's landscaping, if you want to go to that, Christian. They've got the front covered, and right here where the wooden fence is, it kind of almost aligns with the back of John Woods' lot. You can see where the property corner turns right here.
Mhm.
So at that point, you really can't see anything going back here, and you've got trees and woods going all the way to the back. And I didn't really see the need for anything along the CO2, and it's a big tree, bushy fence through there.
All right, okay. So, all in favor? All right, all in favor? Aye. Any opposed? Motion carries.
Trailblazers.
Thank you. Glenn.
We'll get those added and represented at P&Z. Be good.
And I'll shoot over a couple of pictures.
That'd be great. Yeah, if you send it to me, I can get it over to them. That'd be great.
I think that's gonna be a good location for you guys.
Thank you.
Thank y'all.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Appreciate it.
Oh, yeah, let me come get my scrap.
Scrap metal. You're welcome to stay. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
All right, next we have consideration of architectural and landscape review, Betty Shell Gas Station, Highway 51, South Road.
Right, so, before my time here, and I don't know if y'all remember it, but Mr. Betty, got approval, conditional use and site plan approval for a gas station up at South Road at 51. He actually started work on it in, early 25, late 24, and then had to stop work for it. And, this essentially is gonna be the last gas station in the city. With our 4,000-foot rule, there's not gonna be another one in it, so he's ready to get it going again, and we started looking at some of the plans, so we asked him to go back through architectural review and then site plan as well from P&C. So starting here, Daniel is the architect on it, and as you can see, he's kind of breaking it up to a 5,000-foot retail area. It's gonna have potentially 2 restaurants on it. It's gonna be a completely brick building. He's brought some samples.
I think it's worth noting too, he was approved and permitted and started construction at Falls.
Yeah. There's the brick. That's the stucco siding he's going to use. Here's some pictures of the one they're doing right now, similar to it.
Is this the same brick?
Same brick.
Okay.
I took it off the site.
I was about to say,
I went to that zone and stole it off the site.
yeah, I called him today. I was like, man, bring those samples. He's like, I'm en route to go get them right now.
Okay. Yes.
You know, when the first time we designed it, we were asked to have a canopy over the gas pumps connected to it. The city asked us to do that. Now we've been asked not to do it, which our client likes that better anyway. It's freestanding, it's a freestanding canopy. Very similar to the one that's in the picture that I took today for y'all. The other issue, and this building faces Highway 51 at the front, but we were asked to put the gas pumps in the back. So that fronted faces 51. We had kind of an arched entry at one time at the top. We were asked to come back and take another look at that. We came back with kind of more of a tower looking front entry. And when you turn it to the sides, you can see, or I guess we got side elevations up there. Yeah.
Yeah.
That tower's toward the front, towards Highway 51.
And those were my requests after looking at it. I've just seen a lot of those singular rounded arches and didn't really care for the profile view of it too. So I've asked him to kind of do something different on the top there.
And our side that faces the pump is a little more simple than what we have facing out toward the highway.
And the pump will face west, so there's nothing back there, no frontage
On the
of
west
any
side.
sort. You might go into the Google map,
At what stage of construction?
just the slabs for it. It's all roughed in. You might even be able to see it.
The slab's been poured, all the plumbing is in. Obviously, we poured the slab, so, and that's where he's at the moment. I think he's had delivered to the site now, the material to get started on.
This is a little old, but there is
Yeah.
a slab for here.
The slab is there.
So the city limits are like right here.
So they weren't stopped by the city?
No,
They
no,
was
there
their
was
own-
No, they had a number of projects going on at the time. Weather allowed them to get the slab in, and they moved to another project trying to get slabs in for weather. And that's what postponed continuing
Right.
on with this one. But they're at a point now, they're ready to move on and finish it.
And we've got some time constraints in the ordinance. Once you get permitted and you cease work for a certain amount of time, you gotta re-permit it as well as the site plan too. So that's what we're trying to do here is catch it back up, get it in front of y'all to take a look at it and get them back working. This would be like the first business that people see coming into the city from Canton.
Right.
As you can see, across the street is not ours, but it's nothing but storage. So
And adjacent to it's the venue down farther.
he does have a really nice landscaping plan, kind of going all the way around. Even the side's not facing the road there, so.
Yeah, we went back and modified the parking to meet our new requirements. At the time, they only had to be, I think, 18 feet deep. So we came back and made it 20 feet.
20, yeah.
Since we were coming back before the board anyway, so we
And
went back and did that.
I asked him to pick up some more because he's planning on two
I was like,
restaurants.
also
You know,
restaurants.
So
so
we've added to the number of counts.
that changes the amount there. And and you'll see at P&Z, he does have the appropriate amount with two restaurants and then the retail in the middle.
Is it the same, the awning, is it the same?
The profile is the same. The profile will. And that's where you can see that's where the ethos that we're using is at. And then on the building itself, right at the tower, we've got a little bit of ethos at the top of those pilasters and right in the center right there. We've got some ethos there.
Is that just a design in the ethos on the tower on either side that?
That's right. So, yeah, that's just scored into the ethos. It's, kind of representing the stone that we do have in the brick. See those three on each side?
Yeah.
Those are stone medallions that we set into the brick. So they kind of represent the same of those. We have a stone entablature that's running about the head height of the door. It's high, but it breaks that plane up right there.
And this isn't the same design, is this, how,
The building itself is the same, like layout,
uh-huh.
the size. And, I'm assuming the brick and everything that's similar to what was
Same,
approved.
yeah.
So really the only thing that was changed is that tower.
Okay.
It was a big arch.
I'm trying to remember, I remember it coming through,
We added a window on the south side.
Yeah.
At the time, we did not. We had a brick in.
That'll be facing south, so we
Yeah, we had
facing.
top right corner. We didn't have a glass in there, but we went in and put glass because what we have on that Highway 51 elevation, we have 890 square feet of glass. That gives us about 25%. And then on the Sidewell Road elevation, that top one we're looking at, we've got 190 square feet of glass, which will give about 16%. And it could be, we don't know who the tenant actually is we're putting in there yet. If they wanted more glass, we could add more glass on that side. We just don't know who it is at the moment. If it is a restaurant,
would it be a drive-through?
so go back to
Not the way the park is.
I guess not,
I
no.
don't think we have.
Yeah, it's
No, we
got-
have no drive-through on this. If it's a restaurant, that back part is probably going to end up being a kitchen area.
Mhm.
For the back, which we would not need windows in. If it's some kind of retail, it can very well have windows.
Could we do, like we did at Maverick, add a faux, like
We
match
could, yeah,
that window with an arch?
there was some square, I wouldn't put another arch in there. If I
Or something to break that long row of brick up.
Or shapes. But something that we would want to be able to punch out later if you did want to put glass in it. We could frame it so that it could be done that way.
I personally would like a little bit more time to review this, especially since it's the last gas station. I would love that center tower to more conform with some of our main architectural styles. This is just a little bit different. I know it's a gas station, but being the last one and kind of an entry point into the city, I would love to take another look at it. I've got several ideas, but I'm not ready to personally vote on it today.
Do you have some recommendations that you give some options for it?
It might be easier to draw it or send some pictures, but, like I said, that center tower, I would love it to more conform with some of the main architectural styles. Just trying to get away from the beigey stucco look with the crown molding, and I wouldn't even be opposed if the side windows stayed square instead of arch. I mean, that's not my main thing, but that's not my main concern, but I just think there could be a few tweaks to make it better. Melanie, do you have any thoughts?
The tower is the only thing that, I mean, I remember this project coming through and I don't want to hold it up. Is it like the dated? I don't know. It feels,
Do you like the arch, what it was originally?
Do you have an example of the
We
original?
could find it,
Do we know the date that it came?
yeah, go to the meetings. I think it was April 24. Might have been before then.
I can't remember exactly what it was.
Keep going, go back to 23. Should have wrote that down. Wow, that. Try that April 11th. Going down to P&Z. Big Bay. All right, go to the next one. May. Do we have access to the drive? No.
When you say arch, what was like?
The top part, the top.
It was just a big half circle. It didn't have any depth to it. It was just probably that wide. If you're looking from the side, it was like a parapet, but arched. It's not any special calls. Try that September regular meeting. I can get it to you guys. But I mean, if you think this one looks outdated, I think that March one maybe looks more outdated.
I didn't do that. I think I have a picture.
Yeah, I think it's definitely a step in the right direction. I would just love to have a little bit more time to.
I like the brick. It is just the tower piece that's.
Tower be bricked, you get rid of the stucco? Or is it the pitch, the low nature of the?
I'd like to see some other options for sure. And we could either move into like some of the features from the Village Romantic as an entry point into the city. I mean, it doesn't have to be anything heavily done, but like I said, I'm personally not ready to vote on it as is, and I don't want it to just keep being pushed down the line without being more thought being put into it. I have a motion.
We can work on the finalization issue area. Is there any recommendations you can provide? See if we can develop something different.
When Would this be coming through next week?
It's on the schedule, yeah.
Um,
And what we could do is come up with some more options with the tower and present them Tuesday.
let's do that. I'll make a motion, that we provide some alternatives to the tower, for consideration at the, or before tower and materials before our planning and zoning meeting on Tuesday.
And I'll get with Daniel with the new standards and see if we can figure something out.
And I can send just a few ideas and we can make some quick modifications, but I just think it would be great to have some of those elements as we're coming into the city, that are about to,
Doing a second thought.
yeah,
Or
all in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. All right,
Let's get together tomorrow for everything.
We can work with them on it.
yeah,
Right,
breaking
that's good.
everything else down, just goes on. Okay, we'll do it.
That's during the,
Unacceptable.
pencil thing. Oh, no, need that, yeah.
All right, old business.
Uh,
Any public comments? Okay, next meeting, we'll be having a special called meeting to finalize the architectural standards. Looks like we may have to bump that back a little bit.
Yeah, I've already told him Thursday's not gonna work, so I was gonna say,
Okay,
the goal would be to get y'all's eyes on it before we get to the board of alderman, which is second Tuesday of
okay.
July.
Would he be able to do, so we're meeting Tuesday for planning and zoning. Could he come
That's an option. I could call
Tuesday?
him.
Maybe we could
We've got,
double,
we could, and P and Z is more welcome to hear it too, you know, so let me ask you, if that does not work, what about another day next week? Is it Thursday, Wednesday? It's this plus the park.
Yes, it's not much long.
so I'm out Wednesday, Thursday, I'm out of town.
This week or
Next week.
next week?
I mean, that's just my schedule, but if
Yeah.
that works best for everybody else, that's fine.
Yeah, Thursday is not good for me, but Wednesday would be doable.
Okay, so I
We're
will,
talking about the 23rd and the 25th.
Oh, I'm available Tuesday, Monday or Tuesday of next week, I could make work.
I'm gonna see if we can do it on P and Z, like after we get through with that and have Chris here. That would be best option for y'all.
Yeah,
I
or we
would-
could do Monday also.
I could do Monday also,
Monday.
but, it'd be great if we could knock it out Tuesday
Right.
in the same
That makes sense.
sitting, that would be,
So I'm
and
gonna
I think
shoot
it
for
would be
Monday.
appropriate too, if the rest of the planning and zoning.
Yeah, absolutely. Be good. We can always have Lee pop in too, so I'm gonna see if I can confirm with Chris for Tuesday.
Okay.
Knock our P and Z stuff out and then roll into that.
If that works.
Yeah,
All
I'll
right,
let y'all know.
all right, thank you. And next regular meeting, July 21st, 2026, 3 p.m. Can I get a motion to
I'll
adjourn?
make a motion to adjourn.
All in favor? Aye. Any opposed? Motion carries. Thank you.
Right. Thank you, guys.